Alright, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. Last night I really wasn't doing many videos. I was in that Batman, uh, you know, um, Arkham Knight mode. I was playing a lot of it and shit and stuff. But anyway, Ushio to Tora. You know what's weird though? For some reason, episode 2, I didn't get a lot of views on it. I don't know why. Because episode 1, I got a bunch of views on it. I mean, episode 2, I didn't really get any. But I guess I'll just find a way to promote it more and get more views. Anyway, this episode 3, Demon in the Painting. Basically, a human becoming a demon. This is pretty interesting episode because you still had the. This is how it's going to be. Every episode of Ushio to Tora, you're going to have the slapstick between Ushio and Tora, Ushio and his father, which is even more funny. That was funny. He's like, it was so funny at the beginning of this episode. This episode was a combination of two things. It was really fucking funny, and it was sad at the same time, which is kind of interesting. You know, they mixed that two things in this episode. I really think I should read the manga. Although if I watch the anime, I'm probably going to end up being, you know more or less what happens in the manga. The manga, it seems like, very underrated. Because I think it'd be a lot more popular than it is. But it came out in the 90s, 80s. So. But this one was funny. The beginning part with his father. His father was like, "Oh, that can't be the beast spear you're holding." But, nah. Then he gets up. He walks to the shed. And he sees that the door is open. And that obviously his it's sealed. Oh my god, it was too funny. But he's with Unoe and that other one, Nakasara. And we get introduced to two characters in this episode. Ken, I think that's his name, and Reiko. And basically, Reiko's father is this well-known artist that apparently Ushio is a big fan of. And they go to the museum and they see his paintings. And one painting in particular is, I believe, a painting of his daughter. And she's very dreary, very dread. It's a very dark and foreboding picture that he painted of his daughter. And after, let me just close my door. After a few altercations, I should say, with this guy Ken, Ushio basically finds out the whole story from Ken about Reiko's father, who's the artist who he's a big fan of. And even Ushio gets multiple attempts. He tries to get Reiko to pose for him for a painting. And what ends on happening is you basically have this story where all the boys were asking her out, and they would get, accidents would happen. Out of nowhere accidents. A car crash, or something falls on them. And it wasn't just the girl, but even Norosaki, Ushio's other friend with Inoue, she was getting, she got attacked too by a sharp thing, and she's saying, Reiko saying, I'm sorry. Basically, the long and short of it, her father became a demon through the painting he did, because Ken basically tells Ushio that when he went to see her in her house when they were in second grade, he saw, the presence of a demon in Reiko's father. And this was pretty crazy. So eventually what ends on happening is he gets Reiko to dance with him, Ushio. And that's when the demon shows up. And it's like a tornado. That was crazy. That was insane. And then basically you have Tora attack the demon, which is Reiko's father pretty much, after Ushio gets sliced in the back. And he takes his hand demon's hand, and it's like, he has he's still going on with that same scenario, that's my food. It's such an awesome routine. And I love Tora. I love fucking Tora. Tora in this show is GOAT. Tora is amazing in this show. He's probably... I still like Ushio, but Tora is just so fucking funny, man. He's so fucking funny. He's just an amazing counterpart to, the counterpart of Ushio and Tora. Tora is just so funny to the combination. So they end up going to Reiko's house after that altercation, and they basically fight the demon. And he gets sucked into the painting, Ushio, and Tora doesn't do anything. He's like, cry, beg for my help. He doesn't. And he just gets sucked in there, and Tora's like, grr, he gets really pissed. He's pissing me off. So he goes into the painting, he rescues him, everybody else, and that's when Tora basically defeats the demon that is his father. Well, actually, no. Gets them out, and then Ushio stabs the painting, but he also stabs Reiko. But the spear, apparently, the spear, doesn't hurt humans. It hurts only monsters. So he ends up stabbing the monster, and it just breaks and destroys. And this is the sad part of the episode. You see a ghostly image of the father. He bows, and he says about Reiko, saying to her, be happy, enjoy life, be joyful, smile. And I was really sad. I was even crying a little bit. I was like, oh man, that's so fucking sad. And then the picture went from being dreary and dark colored to bright and colorful. And her smiling. It's like, and she's smiling again, and she's like, and then Ushio saying how that's the smile I want to see for when I do a painting of you. And she's like, sure. And I'm like, it was such a great episode. 5 out of 5. All around. Once again, the opening was great. The ending is great. Amazing. Good music. But just that combination of laughter and sad moments in this episode, I found to be very intriguing. I liked how they did that in this episode. It was fantastic. So, this show right now, this anime right now, we're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. They're bringing this is exactly what made animes back in the day great. Yeah. I truly believe that era was when I was a young lad, younger than I am. When I was in high school, when I was in junior high school, and during the 90s. The 90s, let me tell you something. The 90s, early 2000s, when they showed those kind of animes, those were good. This anime could be just... Because I believe King of Lightning started jumping on the bandwagon, King of Lightning, on Ushio and Tora. And he referenced Yu Yu Hakusho, and I got to agree with him. It's got that vibe. It definitely does. And this show, to redo this show, is amazing. With this kind of animation, and it's getting a second season. I'm telling you guys right now, get on the hype train. Get on it. Ushio to Tora. And here's the thing. This is going to continue in the fall. Along with One Punch Man. How can you not be hyped for that shit? You'll get One Punch Man and this show at the same time. That's amazing. And I can't wait for it. But yeah, that's the story. Bankai 922, 5 out of 5 for this one. Ushio to Tora is just an amazing anime. Amazing show. If anything, go read the manga after this. I might read the manga as well. Even though the anime will probably do a good job representing it, I might want to just take a look at the source material and read it through, 100% through. And it's not that long. It's like, I think it's like, what, 200, 300 chapters? It can't be that long. I think it's a very good read if you guys go check it out. I'm Bankai 922. And next week it's Tora Goes to the City. Oh, let's go. I can't wait to see that shit. It's gonna be funny as fuck. Yeah. I'm Balkanites for two. I'll see you guys later. Peace.